Have you ever pondered why individuals tend to drift away from you as you age? It may be the case that certain friends do not reach out as frequently, family members do not visit like they once did, or social invitations start to dwindle. Feeling left behind can be frustrating and even painful. However, this phenomenon has real explanations, many of which are within your control. In this video, we will delve into 6 key reasons why people may begin to distance themselves from you in old age. These reasons are not mere coincidences, they are behaviors, attitudes, and patterns that can inadvertently drive people away. Once you grasp these reasons, you can make changes that not only strengthen your relationships but also help you maintain meaningful connections for years to come. Be sure to watch until the end, as some of these reasons may surprise you. More importantly, we will discuss what you can do to avoid these pitfalls and uphold strong, enduring bonds with those who are most important to you. If you have ever felt as though individuals are slipping away from your life, stay tuned. This may just shift your perspective. Now, let's begin. Firstly, neglecting personal growth is a major factor that may cause people to distance themselves from you in old age. When an individual ceases to evolve mentally, emotionally, or socially, it can lead to disconnection. Remaining curious, open-minded, and continuously learning makes a person engaging and relatable. On the contrary, resisting new experiences, learning opportunities, or changes can make it challenging for others to connect with you. People are naturally drawn to those who stay actively involved in life, regardless of their age. Conversations with individuals who exhibit curiosity, open-mindedness, and a thirst for knowledge feel fresh and stimulating. In contrast, interactions with those who dwell on the past, refuse to try new things, or reject new ideas can become monotonous and draining. While people may not abruptly cut ties, they may gradually reach out less over time. Personal growth involves more than just acquiring new hobbies or reading books. It encompasses staying mentally engaged, asking questions, and expressing interest in the world around you. When you cease to do so, those around you take notice. Remaining receptive to new perspectives, being eager to learn, and engaging in discussions create an energy that attracts others. Conversely, closing yourself off can cause that energy to diminish, along with certain relationships. Consider 2 older individuals, one who remains engaged by exploring new technologies, watching documentaries, discussing books, and learning from younger generations, and another who dismisses anything new by claiming ignorance or reminiscing about the past. Which individual do you think people enjoy conversing with more? Which individual do you believe receives more invitations, phone calls, and sustains more relationships? The comfort of routine can be enticing as we age, but remaining actively engaged in life is a choice. You need not keep up with every trend or master every piece of technology, but displaying open-mindedness, curiosity, and a willingness to grow can positively impact how others perceive you. If you continue to evolve, people will be inclined to keep you in their lives. However, if you cease to grow, they may feel as though they are progressing while you remain stagnant. The good news is that it is never too late to change. Whether it involves trying a new skill, reading outside your comfort zone, or simply engaging in more conversations and asking questions, making an effort to grow will help you stay connected. People are drawn to those who continue to advance, not those who remain stuck in one place. Secondly, excessively negative or frequent complaining can also drive people away. Constant negativity is a major deterrent for others. If you find yourself frequently complaining about your health, younger generations, the government, or reminiscing about how things were better in the past, you may unknowingly be repelling people. No one enjoys being around someone who constantly focuses on the negative aspects of every situation. While you may perceive it as honesty rather than negativity, it can be draining for others. Reflect on how you feel when spending time with someone who habitually criticizes everything. Whether it is a relative who consistently discusses their ailments, a friend who only shares bad news, or someone who finds fault in every topic, such conversations can become exhausting over time. Eventually, individuals may call less, visit less, and gradually drift away. This does not imply that you should never express your thoughts, but being overly negative or constantly complaining can alienate others. It is important to strike a balance and maintain a positive outlook to foster healthy relationships. Dealing with challenges is a common experience for everyone. It is essential to share our struggles with trusted individuals. The key factor is maintaining a balance in our conversations. If our discussions primarily focus on complaints, regrets, frustrations, or pains, it may lead those who care about us to hesitate in reaching out. People naturally gravitate towards those who uplift them, make them feel good, and see the positive aspects of life, even during challenging times. This does not imply the need for artificial positivity. By shifting our mindset towards gratitude, curiosity, and humor, we can significantly influence how others perceive us. Highlighting positive moments, inquiring about others' lives, and sharing amusing anecdotes instead of dwelling on frustrations can create a lighter atmosphere, making people want to spend more time with us. For instance, envision two elderly men at a family gathering. One constantly complains about various issues, while the other shares amusing stories and expresses positivity. It is evident that people would prefer to be around the latter individual. Energy is contagious, and individuals are drawn to those who radiate positivity rather than negativity. Therefore, reflecting on the energy we bring into conversations is crucial if we notice people pulling away. By fostering warmth, curiosity, and connection in our interactions, we can make a significant difference in how others respond to us. Maintaining a positive outlook will always attract people towards us. If you are still engaged with this video and find these insights valuable, kindly comment with the number 2 to signify your presence. Additionally, if you have not subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and enabling notifications to stay updated on our future content. Your support enables us to continue creating informative and inspiring content. Let's proceed to the next point. Number 3. Neglecting relationships. Relationships require effort to thrive. Whether it is friendships, family bonds, or social connections, nurturing them is essential. One of the primary reasons for relationships deteriorating in old age is the feeling of them being one-sided. If we constantly expect others to initiate contact, make plans, or check in on us, we may unknowingly distance people from us. Reflect on your relationships. When was the last time you reached out first? Making an effort to connect with friends, initiating plans, or sending a thoughtful message can demonstrate that you value their presence in your life. Relationships diminish when they are not nurtured, and assuming that others will always make the effort leads to fading connections. It is crucial to show people that they matter to you through simple gestures like a text, call, or invitation. Consistent efforts to stay connected can strengthen relationships and prevent them from fading. Rebuilding connections is always possible, even if you have been distant. Initiating small acts of kindness, showing interest in others' lives, and maintaining consistency in communication can rekindle relationships. Adaptability is key as life evolves, and those who embrace change are more likely to stay connected and engaged with others. Individuals who remain engaged and socially involved tend to embrace change rather than resist it. One significant reason why people may distance themselves as they age is due to becoming too set in their ways, rejecting new concepts, resisting technological advancements, or failing to acknowledge the evolving world. When individuals feel dismissed and unable to engage in meaningful discussions with you, they may gradually remove themselves from your life. Reflect on the vast differences between today's world and that of 20 or 30 years ago. The methods of communication have evolved, social norms have shifted, and technology has become integrated into daily life. Younger generations rely on texting, video calls, and social media to maintain connections, whereas many older individuals struggle with these changes, not due to inability to adapt, but rather a choice not to. Statements like, "I don't understand all that stuff," or "things were better in my time," are common among those who resist change. While nostalgia is natural, Closing oneself off to new ideas can hinder relationships. It is important to remain open to diverse perspectives, as views on relationships, careers, and daily life have transformed. Criticizing younger generations, dismissing novel ideas, or refusing to acknowledge societal shifts can create a divide, leading to strained interactions with family and younger acquaintances. Engaging in conversations with curiosity, asking questions instead of shutting down discussions, and being open to learning about modern communication methods can bridge the gap. Failure to adapt may result in others feeling alienated when communicating with you, eventually leading to a breakdown in connections. Consider two older men with their grandchildren. One dismisses their interests and reminisces about the past, while the other listens attentively, inquires about their lives, and engages with their passions. The latter is more likely to attract the younger generation's company. Change is inevitable, and those who remain socially connected in old age are those who exhibit flexibility, open-mindedness, and a willingness to adapt. While mastering every trend or agreeing with every perspective is unnecessary, showing a willingness to understand fosters lasting relationships. If you find this content valuable, please comment 4 to indicate your presence. If you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing and enabling notifications to stay updated on future content. Your support allows us to continue producing informative and inspiring material. Let's progress to the next point: avoiding excessive dependence on others. Balance is key in thriving relationships, as consistently taking without reciprocating emotionally, financially, or physically can strain connections. While it is natural to require assistance as we age, becoming overly reliant on others without considering their needs can push them away. People are inclined to help those they care about, but when assistance feels obligatory rather than voluntary, it may lead to distancing. Reflect on your interactions. Do you find yourself leaning on others for tasks you once managed independently, or frequently seeking favors without offering support in return? While it is crucial to have a support system, relationships should be mutual rather than one-sided. When individuals feel unappreciated, or that their efforts are not reciprocated, they may withdraw. This principle extends beyond physical or financial aid to include emotional support. If conversations primarily revolve around your struggles without acknowledging the other person's experiences, they may disengage. It is essential to strike a balance between seeking help and maintaining independence. Demonstrating self-sufficiency, expressing gratitude, and finding ways to give back contribute to strong relationships. People are more willing to assist those who also contribute, even in small ways. Consider two older men as an example of different ways to approach relationships. One man frequently asks for help from his family without expressing gratitude or offering assistance in return, assuming their constant support. In contrast, the other man acknowledges the help he receives, makes an effort to reciprocate, and contributes in various ways, such as providing advice, sharing wisdom, or offering emotional support. People are more likely to continue showing up for the man who shows appreciation and actively participates in relationships. If you notice others distancing themselves from you, take a moment to reflect on whether you are giving as much as you are taking. Expressing gratitude, finding small ways to assist others, or checking in on their needs can significantly impact keeping connections strong. When individuals feel appreciated and valued, they will naturally want to remain a part of your life. Another key factor that can drive people away is holding on to resentment and refusing to forgive. Unresolved resentment can quickly alienate others and create a heavy atmosphere in relationships. As we age, it is common to accumulate past grievances, betrayals, and unresolved conflicts. But clinging to these negative emotions can ultimately lead to isolation. People are less inclined to be around someone who harbors grudges, dwells on past wounds, or refuses to forgive. Consider whether you have distanced yourself from others due to feeling wronged, or if you find yourself holding on to bitterness towards family members or old friends. While it is natural to feel hurt, allowing these negative emotions to form barriers between you and others can hinder the development of healthy relationships. Holding on to resentment only serves to weigh you down and keep you trapped in the past, while others move forward. If conversations with you consistently revolve around past grievances, individuals may begin to withdraw and avoid contact altogether. Imagine two older men with their families. One chooses to let go of past conflicts and focus on the present, while the other continuously brings up old arguments, making it clear he has not forgotten. Who do you think people are more likely to want to spend time with? Forgiveness is not about erasing the past, but about freeing yourself from carrying the burden of resentment. It involves choosing peace over bitterness and valuing relationships over past mistakes. If you find yourself holding on to anger or disappointment, consider whether it is helping you or pushing people away. Choosing to forgive and move forward not only benefits your relationships, but also brings inner peace. If you have found these insights valuable, please comment below to let me know you are here. Don't forget to subscribe to receive more informative and inspiring content. In conclusion, take a moment to reflect on the 6 reasons discussed in this video. Consider if any of these resonate with you and view them as opportunities for growth rather than criticisms. Loneliness in old age is not inevitable, and by making small shifts such as reaching out more, letting go of resentment, or staying open-minded, you may find that people start re-entering your life. Attractiveness and relationships are not solely based on appearance or time spent together. They are influenced by the energy, feelings, and effort you invest in maintaining connections. These qualities do not diminish with age, and by continuing to show interest in others, staying engaged, and approaching relationships with kindness and understanding, you will always attract people who want to be around you. Instead of questioning why people leave, focus on what you can do to make them want to stay. The ability to develop and sustain strong relationships remains within your control. It is never too late to reestablish connections, to extend a hand, and to cultivate a life enriched with meaningful bonds. By investing time and effort into nurturing the right connections, you pave the way for a more rewarding future. Thank you for being a part of our discussion today. We are eager to hear from you. Please leave a comment below, sharing something new you learned and how you intend to apply it in your life. Your insights are valuable to us, so please do not hesitate to share. Your feedback serves as a source of motivation and encouragement for us. If you found this video enjoyable and beneficial, please show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Your support enables us to continue producing quality content aimed at informing and inspiring you. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to connecting with you in our next video.